Dumelang. Molweni. Goeienaand. Afsheni Ndimasheroni. Welcome to Let's Talk HIV with Lebza, and I happen to be the beauty brains behind all this creativity. Most importantly, I am the Lebza. Yeah, I'm very guilty for neglecting you guys, I know. But we're working on that. Besides, I was so busy with exams. School has had me get chokehold, like literally. I was screaming for my life. I was choking. Okay, and that's why is it because of anatat or something? I don't know. But guys, call up. We're not there. But the thing is, the most important thing is that I'm back. Yeah, like I never left. I'm back like oh my god. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. As from there, I don't know how I feel, to be honest. I really don't know. A lot of things have been happening that involve school, actually. Nothing personal, but just school and stuff, yeah. And it's been hectic. Very hectic. Very. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not. Whoever said that varsity is a great place to be at, and all of those TikTokers, those influencers who are actually like, yo, come on, the race is fun, race is what varsity is nice. They were lying. They were lying, and Kilibatla one by one. Kilibatla one by one. Because you guys sold me dreams, clearly. Because what the heck, I'm fighting for my life. Like, literally fighting for my life. Just wanna go home. Just wanna go home. Just wanna go home. Yeah. Okay, guys, enough about that. I'm trying to be doing something different. Guess what? There's something that I need to correct. Yeah, today we'll be applying a makeup, and also I'll be teaching you guys more about HIV. Yeah. And don't judge me, okay? Because the correct talent in makeup, correct talent, like literally correct talent. So bear with me. But I'm not gonna do something hectic. I'm gonna do something small because I still have to answer some questions here and there. So we got our book. We got our notebook, and I've written some things. And yeah, quite a lot, but we get there. Because I don't wanna leave you guys in the dark, know nothing about this. Because yeah, such a yapper, gosh. Okay, we're first gonna start with the eyebrow set, right? Guys, and I'm not even sure if ever I still can do makeup. I don't know. But so one more thing, just see. And I have my mirror with me. And for starters, we have our sunlight. Just to bang the life update. Let me start with the last update. And life update is that there's nothing new, nothing out of the extraordinary. It's just me and books, and also meeting different people who are actually a pain in the ass. Oh, sorry for your language, but I'm being honest though. Hey, been meetings and devils. Yeah. No, I don't know how to avoid them. If you're going, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, now that we're on that topic, one thing that I've noticed about East London is that uncle, they plead you because they don't see nothing wrong with that. And it's crazy, to be honest, because like I'm not used to that. Nah, that's the thing. I'm not used to that. You know, I don't even know how to react sometimes. Yeah, but so and I'm like this thing of mine having like a very nice heart, always like um ready to assist all people, not knowing their agenda, is kind of dangerous actually, and I need to stop that because London is not for the kids. Literally, it's not. Like we are surviving by the grace of God. Yeah, literally. So yeah. Okay, back to business. Oh, okay. Let me just say this before I can go any further. 21, being an adult, like being a corporate adult, is draining, to be honest. Because what are we doing actually? Trumpet learning trumpet because I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like the thought, the idea of being in this world, because it's exhausting and it's draining. And so to get the challenges that we are facing as born again Christians, it's a lot. It's a lot. But guess collab, enough about me, my thing. 80 in define HIV. Ne? According to Google, to be honest, as I'm gonna be like teaching you guys about this whole thing, I'm also teaching myself because like I've never sat down and did my own research like in depth and stuff. So whatever information that I'm giving you here, it's also new to me, ever. So don't come and attack me, okay? Be nice. Be nice. I'm just a baby after all. So it's define HIV. It's a virus that attacks the body's immune system, yeah, making it harder to fight off infections and diseases. Right. So it's a virus that attacks cells that helps the body fight infection, making a person more vulnerable to to other infections and diseases. So yeah, so that is what I have on them. So in order for me to actually in order for my body or my body cells to actually fight infections and virus and some other diseases, I have to take my medication. Okay, otherwise I'm gonna perish and stuff. Yeah, but and that thing might lead, if ever I do not drink medication as prescribed, I'll actually default. Yeah, but and that will lead to me attracting diseases as senior. This is a primer. Led to me attracting other diseases and easily so. And Ilanduka. And actually, do you know that we have our own Landuka soldiers, Buddhist soldiers or something like that? I don't know. I didn't do science and stuff, school and so, but so we all know that we have soldiers in our bodies that fight unwanted diseases and infections and all of that. So they are not that strong because I'm a person living with HIV. They are not strong. So in order for them to be strong, I have to help them kokosela a medication as prescribed, so that if ever I'm getting attacked, get flu or any infection, my body cells can actually like fight the disease without causing any harm in my body. So yeah, that's why it's so important for me to actually not default, because otherwise so yeah, the next information is that ways HIV can be transmitted. I think a lot of us do know, but do know that the ways that HIV can be transmitted, man. Unless you don't know, but like, okay, for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna be educating you guys. Okay, so let us start here. A lot of people think that thoughts, or some do still think that umuntu can actually get HIV or transmit HIV through maybe a hug or a kiss. Yeah, well, and it's not that case, Kesan. It's not at all. So according to Google, what I found, HIV can actually be transmitted through vaginal or anal sex without a condom. Sharing needles for injecting drugs or tattooing. Everyone in that bit tattoos. Guys, you guys better be very vigilant with whatever that you use. Combs and babauka, please be vigilant, because it's not safe. It's definitely not safe in this world. But any precautions that you have to follow them. Make sure you follow wish, because you don't want to cry one thing and regret the pill. And if ever you're someone who is actually sexually active, I always like advise about to if ever like you're in a relationship and don't go, you guys are both sexually active, you have to first go together for elandic testing, or buy maybe like a home kit to take test. Guys, foundation. So handsome. Landuka. George. So maybe I should just speak Ivanic, because what the heck is going on? So you guys better go to the clinic together, do the test, or if ever you feel like, and if I'm as you guys always say, just buy a home kit, Landuka HIV test, and you guys can test together. You guys should test together, and don't just say Oban will buy their Landuka kits for themselves and they'll test like individually. So you guys have to be there together, because you don't know that person might actually they're not HIV positive, but like whereas they are, yeah. But so you guys, please be safe, please be vigilant, though. Be vigilant, because it ain't safe out here, it ain't safe at all. At some point it gets frustrating and also tiring to actually have to about celebrate every day. It's actually tiring, literally. So to avoid that, be vigilant. Be vigilant. And I don't know why you guys, why are you guys even sexually active? Because you guys have no business. Sorry, I sound like I was just joking. But please be vigilant, man. That's okay. Because you're all gonna cry. And it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice. And you have Gogo, Tina, or Lebu have already accepted their fate. We have to now be there for you guys, encourage you, man. Sorry, but like, don't. Words of encouragement, I'm sending us from now. I don't have anymore. Sorry. I really don't have. So you guys have to be safe, please. So another way of landing HIV being transmitted is by getting stuck by a needle that has the blood of someone with HIV on it. So that was why it's so important whenever doctors have to change the needles every time whenever they've injected someone. It's important. On that case, actually, do remember, let's see me explaining to you guys about how I got it and stuff. And it is as I land up back to when my father was arrested, and according to the information that I got, that he was injected by a nurse because he was sick by a nurse and get in prison, and that landuka needle that was used to inject him, it was used actually komnye umuntu qala. So that is how he got the disease. Yeah. Who careless and it was back then. I don't even know the year. Maybe if ever I knew the year, then I would say, okay, now that is valid. Because back in the days in Boma 2004, 2005, 3, the HIV and the education were not there. HIV back then was like a huge thing, like a very scary situation or story, you know. So people were not even like educated about it, like ngoko, you know. So yeah, and it can also be transmitted through a pregnancy and a breastfeeding. But in that case, it depends. Like in terms of a pregnancy and breastfeeding, it depends. It depends on the mother, yeah, well, if ever they are aware that babani this disease, they could actually prevent it from transmitting to umdana that they are carrying by mother drinking medication as prescribed. There's a kind of some precautions that the pregnant mother that they have to follow in order for them not to transmit the disease to the child. So it's very rare actually for the disease to actually like get transmitted to umdana. I hope Nyandiva. It's late. Do this. Let me do this.
Ow! Jump scare.
To AI. So in order for a pregnant mother to prevent themselves from transmitting the disease to umdana during pregnancy, they have to have irregular HIV testing, like early and regular HIV testing, according to AI. Yeah, well, so in that way, the CDC recommends HIV testing before conception, right, early in each pregnancy and during the third trimester. Early detection allows prompt initiation of Landuga treatment. And it also, as I've said, partner testing, encouraging partners to also get HIV.
Ow! Jump scare.
To also get tested for HIV and STIs and stuff. Yeah. Pregnant women with HIV should begin EART as soon as possible, ideally before conception. EART reduces the viral load, lowering transmission risk to the baby. So safe documents HIV medications are safe during pregnancy and do not increase birth defects. Continue prescribed Landuga medication unless instructed otherwise by a healthcare provider. Yeah, do continue drinking your pills when I do not cause that Landuga, the child's life. Please, Mdana doesn't, that the child needs to be safe. That is not yeah, the child is innocent actually. So yeah, please don't spare the child's life so that they can be vulnerable and not think about anything. So, if ever my mom was actually educated about all of this, maybe I wouldn't be here actually with Mdwag. So, and just because of the thingy, I think it's because of back then in the days I have said before, HIV was like a very sacred thing, and indoor that was scary to a lot of people. So people did not have Landuga any knowledge about all of this. So I guess my mom and my dad were part of those people who were not educated about the virus and stuff. So I don't blame them at all, Shame. It's okay, but like whoever you are, if ever you're HIV positive and you are pregnant, please spare that child's life. Drink your pills as prescribed and be conscious about everything that you do, okay? That child, that little one, needs to live happily, not worry about drinking a pills at a certain time. So yeah, back to business. Viral load management. This is something that I always talk about. Viral load management. Viral load needs to be Landuka undetectable. Okay, CD4 contact needs to be undetectable. Ingabonakali. Yeah, well, so that this thing it actually minimizes Ilanduka chances of the disease being transmitted to another person, whether through sex or childbirth. So please, guys, please be mindful. Be mindful. Okay. Okay. I said, because my sister switch off in mother mode and stuff. And the following Landruka point is that carrying into contact with contaminated blood. And this one, like, it comes to a case of if ever, for example, genetic HIV positive, and I get to have a scar. For example, I have this scar here, but obviously this scar, if ever it has a gazi and it's dripping blood, and come up with the other person who's there to help me, who are currently like HIV negative and they want to help me. God, they also maybe have a scar somewhere here, and they get into contact with my scar. There is a high possibility for them to also get the virus. Okay. Sometimes it depends on the viral load of the person that is HIV positive. Jenga, if every CD4 contact is undetectable, then you can't actually transmit the thingy, the disease to another person. But now corner, it's better to be safe than sorry. So if ever you have a scar and you're helping another person who is HIV positive, do not, please be conscious about everything that you do now, especially whenever laundry it contains gas and stuff. Please wear gloves. Please, dog, can't be having more HIV cases, dog. Already safer. So be conscious. And on number 3, ways HIV cannot be transmitted. So we have ways that HIV cannot be transmitted. Number 1 is through saliva. You can't transmit HIV through saliva. For example, if ever I get to kiss someone and go in that landuka, in that incident we exchanging saliva, I cannot actually transfer ilangit disease because through saliva. And you guys know that by HIV, it is actually in the blood, not the saliva. Okay. So, coffee about doing this bank. Just because of HIV positive, you can't eat with the same landuka spoon that they ate with. But I don't advise that. I hate it germs. That's the thing. I hate germs. I hate sharing my food with anybody, or can you spoon some with anybody, because like, why? What are you doing? Transferring ilanduka? Why is alive I am now? Why are we doing that? Why are we sharing? Why are we eating with the same fork or spoon? No, I'm very germophobic. So yeah, okay guys, in the age. And also you cannot transfer HIV through sweat. You can't exchange like transmitted through tears or urine or feces. Okay. So yeah. Ngingafike nezinto phambi kwabantu nina. Ngenxa yomuntu university we-HIV nicinga uba yo asana nxa ngingambamba. If I get to be in contact with them through maybe sharing something with them, they will be HIV positive and stuff. No, it doesn't work like that. It only works with the blood and stuff. So no. And I'm very blessed actually to have friends who do not mind sharing his now. And it scares me because like I'm the one who's HIV positive, and I always feel like, okay, landed by I'm HIV positive, it's not implanted in my head and stuff, but the thought of me exchanging saliva and I don't like it. I don't even share things with my mother. I don't. I hate sharing. Like, mustn't share. Why are we sharing? Why are we exchanging germs? Oh, Anna. So crazy. I can't. But again, 13. Anyways, I do appreciate my friends actually. But guys, masiye in long, just stop. We should stop it. It's not cute at all. It's not. Okay. The other question is options one can use to protect themselves if they are romantically involved with someone who is HIV positive. Yes. If ever you guys if ever you guys are both sexually active, please use condoms. Please do use condoms. Please. Please. No, I was saying yeah, I want to do stuff. What's going on? But okay, please do use condoms, guys. Please be safe. Be conscious about everything that you guys do or indulge in. Please, please. Otherwise, literally let me too. So you guys are gonna cry and it's not gonna be nice to actually having about drink a pills every night or every morning because it depends on what just for sudden in a pills. So please be conscious. Please. Yeah. The other option is use or a PrEP. So in this case we have Ilanduka, PrEP and PEP. So we know that anything that has to Ilanduka do with a PrEP means pre-exposure, right? And PEP means post-exposure. So Lena Sangalanduka PrEP yona, it's an retroviral drug that provides additional protection for those who face greater risk than others. This must be taken before sleeping with someone who is HIV positive, or sometimes used as a protection in cases such as avoiding getting infected if one gets raped or get in contact with someone who is HIV positive through cuts and etc. Okay, so lena PrEP is used pre-exposure before uzolala nomuntu who's HIV positive. So if ever you're someone who's involved with someone who's HIV positive, you guys you have to drink the PrEP so that you do not get infected. And it is actually advisable that a PrEP to be taken like 2 to 24 hours before possible sexual exposure. And it is said that take 2 pills 2 to 24 hours before a possible sexual exposure to HIV. Then continue to take 1 pill each day until 2 days after their last possible sexual landuka exposure. I'm not gonna explain that further. The other one is PEP, which is post-exposure, So you have to drink this if ever you did not know that person is actually HIV positive and you slept with them. It is never too late, Matali, to actually get those landuka, what you call this, PEP, which is post-exposure. It's never too late. You get those PEP, those pills, the PEP, then you drink them for a medication taken within 72 hours of exposure to HIV to lower the odds of infection, taken daily for 28 days. If ever you guys are not conscious, okay? So handsome now always advise people who are in relationships to actually do a regular test, guys. Like at least do it like once in 3 months or 2 months also. It's safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. So otherwise I don't think you guys wanna be swallowing it for the rest of your lives. I don't think you guys will. It's not nice. It's not, as much as we like healthy and all of that and living our lives, it's not nice every morning or evening. It is not nice. It is not nice to actually live with a disease that you know that you have to actually take care of yourself. If ever you don't take care of yourself, then it's child with you. It is not nice to actually live with a disease knowing very well that now you have to be conscious about everything that you do, that landuka involves igazi lakho. It is not nice to actually live with a disease that you have to always be in cases where you meet new people. Now you have to be open about your status and stuff. It is not nice. It is draining actually, especially like when you are meeting new people and now you're getting closer to those people and you feel like your all guys relationship is getting stronger every day and all of that. Now you have to open up about the status of. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. It is not nice to always think about, oh, if ever I tell Ubani about my status, they're gonna be judgmental and stuff and don't know. Guys, it's not nice. Yeah, we might be like seen as strong soldiers, but it's draining. Literally draining, girl. It is draining. You might see us as brave people. JCC Silandukayo, JCC open about our statuses and all of that. Yeah, we are brave and stuff. We're not doing it because of we want to sometimes, but because of a situation. Yeah, it's same more. Sometimes I say so we have to just to avoid jingam. I started being landuka, being open about my status because of I was getting tired to actually like open up to everybody that I met about a status, and so now I have to do that individually. So if ever I get to meet Ubani, like George, I mean, just know that I'm HIV positive and I have to see their reactions and stuff. It's draining. So it's like in order for me and like be stressed less, I have to create a platform and that whoever approaches me should just know that Baba Dwanu don't. So that actually like offloads a little burden in my like a little work, because now I will not have to explain myself and say, oh, I guess this way I'm HIV positive. I want to like to whoever that I meet every day. So yeah, guys, please don't be conscious. Hey, this is not a game. We are not playing here, okay? This is our lives. Please. Another question is, can PrEP and PrEP cause side effects? Remember we talked about PrEP, which is like medication that you drink when you got pre-exposure, and a peptide, which is a medication that you drink like post-exposure. So there are side effects of it. Worry less, they're not major, they're not hectic. The first side effect is, okay, it is said that they do have side effects, but they do go away over time. So as I was reading all these Landuka side effects, it's actually something that these side effects are also similar to the side effects of taking ARVs as a person who's the first timer, of taking ARVs. So the first side effect is in nausea. You get nauseous and upset stomach, fatigue, diarrhea, and vivid dreams. Yeah, those are the side effects, guys. And number 6, PrEP and PrEP is available in every health premises. So you can get your PrEP at Clicks, at a chemist, at your local clinics, at your local hospitals, like anywhere that is a health premises. You can get your Landuka, your PrEP and PrEP. Okay, please guys, be safe. Hey, it is not nice at all. Landuka. I don't want so nice. But to be honest, I do sometimes like forget that I'm HIV positive because of I balanga kumba I'm HIV positive, and not everyone that I see knows that I'm HIV positive. So if I ever get to meet with you, would never say I'm HIV positive unless I say to you by hey guy, hey bra, hey don't be unless I tell you. Otherwise, if I like just come to you and greet you, would never assume that I'm HIV positive at all. So number 7 is people who are HIV positive take ARVs to suppress their viral load. They do not take ARVs to actually like Tina George.
Thing, allow me to say thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
It's opportunity, sir.
Huh?
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. For this. All right.
Abantu HIV positive abathatha ARVs in faith of ukuba izophela. Ever they take it because they want to suppress the viral load. Okay, yeah. And if ever you're someone who's like Jengam, again, a very good reference. If you're someone that viral load is undetectable, that doesn't mean that you are HIV negative. You are still HIV positive, but the virus is suppressed, meaning your soldiers are actually strong enough to actually fight the other infections, but by the help of your ARVs, you taking them each and every day. Okay, otherwise, if you do not make and hike, you are a very high risk in the community. You are a threat to the community. Okay, so don't think because of you are on ARVs, you're gonna be HIV free and stuff. No, darling. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, it doesn't. So yeah, I'm sorry to if ever you thought so. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. It was not my intentions actually. You don't visit your ARVs. You take them every day. You should never treat your ARVs as visitors because they are not the visitors. They are there to save your life. You can't do anything without someone. So, at your end. You guys better be safe. Okay? Be safe, please. Be safe. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. Otherwise, this is life. And I can't do anything about it, right? Yeah. No, I have to cry about it. No. Until when? Until when? So yeah, gets turned. The other thing is, ARVs, if taken correctly as prescribed by the doctors or nurses, then a viral load becomes suppressed to a point that it is undetectable. Undetectable means that it will not be seen anywhere in your body, in your blood. But if ever you do not continue taking your pills as prescribed, there's a way, obviously, because like it's safe, yeah, look, the saver of the lantuka, the cells is your ARVs. People who are HIV should treat their ARVs as their gods, because okay, no, it's a bad lantuka thing to say actually, because God is God. People with HIV should treat their ARVs as their as whatever that they can't live without. So if ever you have something that you can't live without, let's just say your phone, treat your ARVs as your phone. Yeah, that's a good reference just to actually use. Yeah, Another thing is that the risk of infecting someone else through sex or any way is extremely low. So if you take ARVs, good my dear, and as prescribed by the doctors or nurses, if ever you are sexually active, there's a very low, extremely low Landuka possibility that you can transmit the disease to another person. So if ever you love yourself and that person that you are with, you better take care of yourself. Never. You better take care of yourself, please. Please. So you all better be safe out there. Love yourselves. Love yourselves. I'm very hard on love ourselves because it's very important to do that, because if ever you start loving yourself, you also love the person, the people that you're around with. So yeah. Otherwise, ayikho enye into ekodlula impilo wethu guys nokuqhubekeka as a person, because if ever you do not carry on with life and also like be grateful for the gift of life that God has granted you, then there will be no reason for you to keep on living, guess I'm literally. But I'm not saying by suicide. Don't think about that. Don't kill yourself. It's not an option. Killing yourself is actually not an option, yes. And it's so crazy that people actually run to killing themselves in order to run away from ilanduka in Pakistan. Mhland rompita hayalamo. Itolela mitsotso. Rompita hayalamo. You guys will have to answer for your doings, son, because God did not actually send you to actually kill yourself. Hey, be careful, guys. Killing yourself should never be an option go at all. So please, zithandeni, love yourselves. I'm repeating this. So yeah, life update again. How have I been doing? I've been doing very great, I guess. Like in terms of life, and also taking care of myself, like health-wise, I've been doing a great job. But it's actually like very draining at some point. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I've been avoiding meeting new people, like getting ilanduka additional people in my life. I've been avoiding that because I don't want to be explaining myself every day. Like one of the challenges that I face as someone who's advocating for HIV, for people who are HIV positive, and I'm also like living with HIV, and here I am like trying to encourage you guys, is that now I do struggle with actually a rejection, fear of a rejection. Literally, I struggle with that a lot, because now, and that thing it actually learned to deprive me from, or prevents me from actually making new friends and meeting new people and stuff. Because now at the later stage I have to explain myself about, hey Brayaka, hey Ichina, and it's draining. It's draining. It's not a child's play at all. It's draining, but we are getting there. I'm not gonna lie to you, we are getting there. We are trying to actually prioritize ourselves as I should. I really thank God for like putting me where I am right now, because there's a lot of people who actually want to be this brave as I am, but because of the era that I'm going through, and sometimes it's not a situation but like their confidence and stuff. So I'm grateful for God for my only Nikelo courage to actually keep on going on. God bless me. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And yeah, hey, my sitting in school, yeah. One thing about school, I definitely think in school. One thing I've seen is that Siena Marina, Siachella Morao, as what would la bill. And Gomna, I can't take this out to graduate. Honabia, I did not at all. Oh, graduate as a graduator, corner, but like, can't get it on record time. Yeah. So, Zali, parents should actually just consider that. And I've seen that, you don't look at, yeah, guys, if I see it, will make you realize that I'm not a genius. High school, no, people who know what they're here for, and I actually do know what I'm here for also, but like, man, it's different. Like each and every day, it's getting real, like real, and it's scaring me. I'm not gonna lie, it's scaring me a lot. Hey. There's this Landuka Mojo, and this specific person is actually teaching me. And Gabo, I don't know, he is making me question my intelligence. Like literally, right now, I'm actually questioning my intelligence, whether am I dumb or he doesn't know how to do his job. Should be like either one of those. I don't know. Cause what the heck? What the heck am I in? Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm literally dumb or what. And come on, it's such times whereby I feel like I can just go back to high school, like literally, because that is the only place I was like, okay, yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But Ngoko, Gonzim, yeah, just can't wait to go home, be with my mom, cuddle with her, and just enjoy life. And I was just stressed with the results because guys. And besides, no one graduated like in record time, because a lot of people were like doing it costed 3 years and ended up completing it like more. They ended up completing it again 6 years, and now it's a dream delayed is not a dream denied, you know. They got what they went there for, which is to graduate. Oh yeah, the time, but I don't know what time is it. But it's actually 12:30. And it's 12:30. I have to sleep. Those are the makeup. I'm just gonna take a few TikToks challenges and sleep and take out all the makeup because I'm not gonna sleep with this. So yeah, guys, thank you all for tuning in. You guys. And yes, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you for encouraging me with your words. I like it. And the auntie that actually Landuga, who the auntie that actually, what you call this, commented on my video, my last post, and said it was, I don't know if she's from the UK or something, but she's from Africa, in a certain place, but like she's currently in the UK and she has like 3 kids and she's HIV positive. Girl, auntie, I love you so much, and thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. as a YouTuber also now. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I hope that one day Nyano will meet and get to know each other better. I would really be an aunt right now. Thank you guys for tuning in for me. Lebza, the beauty and brains behind all this creativity. To you guys, it's a wrap and good night. Honestly, but I didn't show you guys my look, my final look. This is how I look. Yeah, nothing hectic, just something not out of the extraordinary, but something light. You know, it's not a full coverage, but it's something. Good night.